welcome public school teacher, Tim Walz. justice in this country. We were getting out of homelessness, but as a first-generation college student, I needed to take out loans in order to pay for university in my home state while working 2 or 3 or 4 jobs. But my education unlocked opportunity for me, opportunity that led me to becoming a teacher right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. But at 50 years old, after making those regular payments for almost 30 years on a loan of $40,000, I somehow still owe $87,000. I thought, honestly, I'll be saddled with that terrible debt for the rest of my life. And it was my daughter who told me about President Biden and Vice President Harris's actions to fix when I got that letter from the Department of Education saying, the wave of relief that I felt was indescribable. Because of the Biden-Harris administration, for the first time, I have financial freedom. That education is the key to opportunity. And for my parents, I believe it too. But when I look at Donald Trump, I see someone who wants to take away the opportunities from my students and my family. His Project 2025 agenda is calling for completely eliminating the Department of Education. Terrifying. There could not be anything more fundamentally different between Donald Trump's
That's the problem. There is no God.
and Kamala Harris's vision for our progress.
There is no God.
Someone who represents my family and understands the struggles of everyday Americans like me. McDonald's. And in November, we here in Nevada are going to make her the next president of the That's what we stand for. Kamala's vision for America is an America you and I can be proud of. And let me just say, as a teacher, I could not be more excited about future Vice President Governor Tim Walz.
Warren's too quick.
When I found out that as a teacher, he supervised the lunchroom for 20 years. As a fellow high school teacher, all I can say is that if Governor Walz can handle a high school lunchroom for 2 decades and coach his football team to state championships, the vice presidency should be a piece of cake.
They also have slot criminals in Minnesota. See what happens when you pray for others? You go to jail in Minnesota. have connections there too.
One more time for Tilly. Thank you. Well, hello, Las Vegas. I know some of you spent the week Googling Minnesota to figure out who these Minnesotans were. Here's the one thing I can tell
Nope, that case is closed.
half our lives talking about
Bye-bye.
So I want to say thank you to all of the people since I've been here to remind me that it's a drive.
On your poll, put Trump and Harris. Patrick, suck my dick.
So's your damn oven. I'm melting like a snowman outside right now. Look, this is incredible. And I want to say a thank you to you folks. I had the privilege of working with when I served in Congress. You have two of the best senators you could ever have. Just as a side note, there's lots of commonalities here. It may not be the weather. We walk on water out here, it's so damn cold, but that's what we are. But we have something in common. Both Minnesota and Nevada.
We have gambling laws, and if you don't follow them, you go to jail. That's what we have in common. Bye-bye, bitches.
Huge thank you to Congressman Horsford, Congresswoman Lee, and a long-time friend I served with, Congresswoman Titus. Great. A special thank you is what I'm looking at right here. Every one of you took time out of your busy lives. You didn't need to be here. There's many things you could have been doing. Sure. You've raised 108-degree heat. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Not to tell you, I understand because of the heat, they have to shut the door early and turn thousands of folks away. But don't worry, we're going to be back a lot. All the things, about babysitters, you have to do everything. You came here for something bigger than yourselves for one simple, eloquent, and beautiful reason. You love this country.
Yes.
I'm so incredibly proud to be on this ticket, and I want to give a big shout out with the support of a special group tonight, Culinary Workers Union. You can say we're here for that long and the end of this road. Remember, 87 days. Rarely in your life, you get an opportunity in 87 days to change the trajectory of not just today or tomorrow, but for generations around the world. And I keep saying it, we can do anything for 87 days, and my mantra is, we'll sleep when we're dead. Because when you wake up on that 88th day, you're going to get to say, welcome, Madam President Harris. This is a leader that wakes up every day to try and do things for the American people. She took on the predators, the fraudsters, the transnational gangs, stood up against the greed of corporate interests, stood with working people in organized labor, and never failed to reach across the aisle and improving people's lives. I was taught a little something about that commitment too. I was born in a small town in Nebraska. Where community was There's some Nebraskans in the house. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? 400 people, 25 kids in my class, 12 were cousins. That's how. But you know what? My parents and my community taught me generosity towards my neighbor and the work of the common good. Dad was a chain-smoking Korean War era veteran who 2 days after his 17th birthday took me down to sign up to join the National Guard. I was proud for the next 24 years to wear the uniform of this country. Thank you to every single one of you who wore that uniform. Now to tell you, like my dad before me and millions of others, the GI Bill gave me a shot at a college education. And just like Tilly, my dad was a teacher, my older brother was a teacher, my sister was a teacher, my younger brother was a teacher. And we married teachers. The privilege of my lifetime is spending 2 decades teaching in public schools. And you might have heard coaching football to a state championship. Don't ever close that yearbook. That's my pro tip. Look, my students and my players are the ones who encouraged me to run for office. They saw in me what I hope to instill in them. A commitment to a common good. And something so important, the belief that each and every one of you came as a single person can make a difference. Never planned my life to run for office, but I think my life prepared me well. And when my neighbors had asked if I'd run for office, I was pretty clueless. I did not know that the district I was running in had only had one Democrat since 1892. But my community graced me with the opportunity to represent them in the United States Congress for 12 years. Well, I had the privilege of serving as a ranking member on the VA committee, working with Republicans to pass the most extensive veteran package since the GI. I learned the art of compromising without compromising my values. And as now as governor, I bring all those experiences together to tackle the most pressing challenges we have in the great state of Minnesota. Now, each of you came here because you love the country. You came here because you know how fantastic leaders are going to walk out those doors in a minute or two. A person that you see bringing everything to us. But just be very clear here. Donald Trump sees the world very differently than all of us. Each of you talk about service. Donald Trump was nothing about service.
He knows how to bankrupt the casino.
It's pretty hard to provide service to others when you're too busy looking out for one yourself. Again and again, Donald Trump made decisions to weaken this country to strengthen his own hand. He mocked our laws, he sowed division, chaos amongst our citizens, and that's to say nothing of his record as president. He froze in the face of the global COVID pandemic, and our neighbors died. By not addressing COVID, he drove our economy to the ground. And I just want to set the record straight because facts do matter, and there's not an alternate set of facts. Here's one theory. Violent crime was up during the Trump presidency. And that's even not counting history. Some of you gray hair and old hairs in here can actually remember a time when Republicans actually talked about freedom and belief in it. Not these guys. No. These are the guys that believe government should be free to invade your exam and provide. I'm sure it's true here that that is true in Minnesota. We respect our neighbors' rights to make their own personal choices. We don't have to agree with them to make the same choice, but we know that this nation, things work best when you mind your own damn business. I don't need any help. I don't need any help from those guys telling me which books to read. I sure the heck don't need any lecture about morality from those guys. And the last thing that you mind on that is I don't need any help from them talking about my family. And this is where it gets personal, where they want to dictate things like IVF and reproductive care. I know there's a lot of you out there.
Hell, this guy might be a president after Kamala.
When my wife and I decided
Hope you like him.
we spent years
He's pretty smart.
going through fertility treatments. And I said, I remember, we have somebody to help. Rub water? All right. Thanks for helping me, Nate. But I remember those waiting for the phone call. You go through the treatments. I've had my neighbor come over to have me give shots to my wife and things like that. And the phone would ring, and you would just hope so highly that it would be good news. And then when you found out the treatments didn't work, it was the darkness that could blot out the sun. Well, I have to tell you, it wasn't by chance when that phone call finally came, and we found out we were going to welcome our daughter into the world. We need her as a powerful word to give it. Hope. So when you hear Kamala Harris and I talk about freedom, we're very clear about this. We mean the freedom to make your own healthcare decisions. And that your children should be free to go to school without worrying about being shot dead in their classroom.
Smarter than you'll ever be, Gordon. Smarter than you'll ever be.
In Minnesota, we believe in the Second Amendment, but we also believe in common sense gun violence laws.
And gambling laws. And you can't gamble for others in Minnesota or anywhere. Thank you, Minnesota.
Education should be a ticket to the middle class, not crippling student loan debt. And we come here today because in 87 days, we're going to settle our political differences not through violence. We're going to settle by beating them at the ballot box.
Daniel Brown, suck my dick. I'll show you democracy at its finest, and I'll beat the shit out of you. Fuck you, Daniel.
This is a pretty simple thing here. This election is about the choice about what direction this country will go in. And I want to be clear. I know very clearly that I am preaching to the choir, but here's my words for you. The choir needs to sing. I started out by saying, don't believe Donald Trump when he plays dumb about 2025. But then I remembered, you don't believe him on anything because that's what you shouldn't believe.
You can't fix stupid.
Now look, I coached football for enough years. When somebody draws up a playbook, they plan on using it. And when they do, they'll restrict our freedom. When they do, they'll do what they've done. They'll rig the economy so the middle class gets nothing and the rich get richer. If this guy gets an opportunity again,
And the toothless still don't have teeth.
it will be much worse than it was last time. So gut Social Security, pull your health care, underfund public schools.
There's not an empty seat in the fucking place, you idiot. Show me one. Point to one, you loser. You are so fucking stupid. Hey, Sir Lionheart, suck my dick, and I'll beat the shit out of you. Goodbye. God, Trump supporters are also dumb and blind. They're fucking stupid. Dumb and blind. I've seen some of their women, some of their girlfriends, some of their wives. Trump people are pretty blind. They be fucking ugly.
I pointed out that taking away reproductive freedom, banning votes, raising the price of insulin, trying to hurt labor unions, nobody's asking for that weird crap. No one's asking for that. We do the work. This is about the future. We do the work. None of that's going to happen. Vice President Harris believes in those freedoms. She knows that every single person should get a chance at the middle class. She believes in something so beautiful, the promise of America.
Oh no, I'm losing subscribers. Only the dumb ones, Daniel. Like you. Bye-bye.
Madam Vice President, I want to say thank you for putting your trust in me to be your running mate. She has done.
Hey, thanks for subscribing, Dale. Losing subscribers. There's another one.
It's reminded us that this work can be about goodness. It can be about smiling. It's tough work, but we can be happy doing it. And Kamala Harris has done.
At least I'm losing the ones that don't need my education, the dumb supporters of Donald Trump. I'm so glad to not have to teach you fucking dumb fucks anything anymore. Learn on your own, Trump fucks. Learn on your own.
including my dear friends, Senator Catherine Cortez Masto, workers' rights and workers' dignity. And I have to say for years that I've been so proud to work by your side. When I was Attorney General of California, we worked together to crack down on wage theft. When I was a United States Senator, we fought together for paid family leave and medical leave. The last time I was here, I stopped by the practice for the men's national basketball team before they came to the Olympics.
See all the people in here. There's more people in here that you'll ever see in your life. Oh, blue no matter who. Fuck Donald Trump. That's why we hate red piggies. Fuck red piggies and people that vote red. Fuck them all. Well, maybe not LeBron, but whatever.
So, Nevada, we have 87 days until the election. 87 days. And
Oh, Trump 24, Frankie. Frankie sucking my dick 20 now.
we know this will be a tight race until the very end. And so let's not pay too much attention to the polls, because we have some hard work ahead of us. But we like hard work. We will win.
Hey, JB, suck my dick. You'll lose.
elected vice president, before I was elected a United States Senator, I was an elected Attorney General, and before that, District Attorney. And before that, I was a courtroom prosecutor. In those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds. Predators who abused women, fraudsters who ripped off consumers, scammers who broke the rules for personal gain. So Nevada, hear me when I say, Donald Trump's time. For example, as Attorney General of California, I took on one of our country's largest for-profit colleges that scam students.
Slammed.
Donald Trump
Slammed.
for-profit colleges that scam students.
15,000 plus.
Specialized in cases of sexual abuse. Well, Donald Trump was found liable for committing sexual abuse.
Grab too many pussies.
As Attorney General, I held Wall Street banks accountable for fraud. Well,
And people who actually would vote for this guy.
34 counts. All of this is to say, in this campaign, I will put my record against his every day of the week. Let's make no mistake, this campaign is not just about us versus Donald Trump. It is about two different visions for our nation. One, ours, focused on the future. The other, focused on the past.
You know what? I don't like naming people named Dylan. I think we should all hate Dylans. Dylans are pieces of shit.
will always, I promise, put the middle class and working families first. Because you see, Tim Walz and I may not appear to have a whole lot in common, but we have so much in common. And I'll tell you what he and I know, the middle class built the United States of America. Work to move our nation forward, Donald Trump has a different plan. Just look at his Project 2025 plan. Which I keep saying, I can't believe they put that in writing. And so if he is elected, Donald Trump intends to give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations. Before, and we are not going back. Facing our nation. For example, we will address the issue of immigration. I was the attorney of a border state, attorney general of a border state. I went after transaction gangs, drug cartels, and human traffickers who came into our country illegally. I prosecuted them in case after case and out of one. We know our immigration system is broken, and we know what it takes to fix it. Comprehensive reform that includes, yes, strong border security and an earned pathway to citizenship. But Donald Trump doesn't want to fix this problem. He talks a big game about a lot of things. He talks a big game about border security, but he does not walk the walk. Earlier this year, we had a chance to pass the toughest bipartisan border security bill in decades. But Donald Trump tanked the bill because he thought it would help him win an election. That bill into law. Nevada, ours is a fight for the future. it is a fight for freedom. Across our nation, we have been witnessing a
The jewels of Chicago.
hard-won,
Yep.
hard-fought freedoms and fundamental rights.
Nope, the only dumb fuck here is you, Mr. Funk 93.
The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom to love who you love openly. And all that, we all know how we got here. When he was president, Donald Trump handpicked 3 members of the United States Supreme Court because he intended for them to undo protected
I have a full battery and a charger.
And as he intended, they did. Now, in more than 20 states, there is a Trump abortion ban. Many with no exceptions even for rape and incest. And be sure, if he were to win, he would sign a national abortion ban.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Every state, even Nevada. We are not going to let that happen. We trust women. And when I am President of the United States and Congress passes a bill to restore reproductive freedoms, I will sign it. So I know the folks who are here, I know the people who live in Nevada, you are battle-born. And if Donald Trump wants to pick a fight over our most fundamental freedoms, we say, bring it on. Generations of Americans before us led the fight for freedom. Now, the baton is in our hands. Each and every one of us. So we who believe in the sacred freedom to vote will finally pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Act. From gun violence will finally pass an assault. So much is on the line.
Kyle. Oh, Kyle, you're so
And
dumb.
understand,
Kyle's so stupid.
this is not 2016.
Go fuck your mom,
This is
Kyle.
not 2020.
Goodbye.
This time around, the stakes are even higher. And that's because last month, the Supreme Court of the United States basically told the former president that going forward, he will effectively be immune no matter what he does in the White House.
Oh, that's your mom's pussy, William.
So Donald to be a dictator on day one of your life. The Department of Justice against his political enemy.
Yeah, I don't really like the name Kyle. Sounds like a pretty gay name to me.
Someone who suggests we should terminate the Constitution of the United States
No.
should never again stand behind the shield.
Bro, Bob.
We know what we stand for as Americans. And you know, it all comes down to this. We are here together because we love our country.
And we hate Edmonton.
I do believe it is the highest form of patriotism to fight for the ideals of our country.
And we should nuke Edmonton.
The promise of America. And think about it. After all, the promise of America is what makes it possible for Tim Walz and me to be together on stage today. Two middle-class kids, one a daughter of Oakland, California, raised by a working mother. I had a summer job at McDonald's. The other, a son of the Nebraska plains who grew up working on a farm. Only in America is it possible that the two of them would be running together all the way to the White House.
Oh, look, Jacob, another faggot. Hi, Jacob. God, they're all so stupid. Every single one of them. They're all so stupid.
Look, we are together. We are running this campaign on behalf of all Americans. From red states to blue states. From the heartland to
Sorry you were
the
timed out, M.
And men
'Cause you put it all in caps.
We will govern on behalf of all Americans.
We'll fix you. Just don't wear it in caps, M. You'll get auto timed out.
We each face a question. What kind of country do we want to live in? A country of chaos, fear, and hate, or a country of freedom, compassion, and beauty of our democracy. Here's the thing, beauty is we each person,
You know, you're like the 30th person to come in here that can't count.
each
Proud of you, buddy.
person has the power to answer that question. The power is with the people. And
They all are blind, Patty. They're all blind. Blind and fucking dumb as dirt. Let's go show you how no one was here. Or 15,000 people. No. Okay. Show you what no one looks like. Hey, perfect seating. I got right out the door. Oh, I love this shirt. This is perfect for the internet trolls. You got something to say to my face. We know a lot of you scumbags on YouTube. What are these idiots protesting over here? We got more idiots everywhere. Oh, I had a perfect seat to get the fuck out. The shortest rally you've ever seen. That's a porta potties. Your phone died? It's okay, Chucky. It happens. Forgot where I parked, but I'm pretty sure it's way out there somewhere. I don't even know if I parked on this side of the building. Hope so. There you go. You're getting rich. Sweet, buddy. Keep crushing. Here's the challenge, not getting hit by a car while somebody's trying to pull into traffic. Oh, look, there was no one there, guys. Guys, no one came. Look at all the 10,000 people coming out. No one showed up. No. Good casino for AP. Oh, pick one. Hey, there you go. That's every single one of them. Find my car, which should be up here, and then we'll go to a casino or do something. Just remember, don't be a fat red piggy, and don't vote red either, because you're all fucking stupid. Love you all. Bye, Chucky.